It was probably middle school, and we were invited to a party at this girl's house. They had a little guest house or a little fun room or playroom off the main house, and we were all down there. And somebody suggested that we play some kissing game, probably spin the bottle or something like that. So yeah, I at one point was selected, and the girl that I kissed later told somebody that I was just a terrible kisser.
I don't remember this whole story. This is cool.
And that has stuck with me forever. And I think I've always tried hard to dispel the notion that I was a lousy kisser.
So this one comment from this one person affected you profoundly.
It was one of the two most powerful comments in my youth growing up about my appearance or my actions. Yeah.
Well, now you have to tell us the other one. Really, you can't bait us like that and not tell us.
I thought maybe that was going to be for the next video.
Sorry, no. We want to know. What was the other comment?
All right. Well, the other comment, my parents had a pool, and we were down by the pool. My older sister was there with a friend of hers, a good friend of hers. And at one point, the friend looked at me and said, my sister's name was Miley, and she said, "Joe, Miley's so pretty. What happened to you?" And I will never forget that. It doesn't haunt me to this day, but it's still there. Still there. So yeah, I think that both of those things contributed greatly to my low self-esteem in growing up.
Do you think it just reinforced a sense of low self-esteem, and that's why, some people could hear a comment like that and, oh, okay, and they don't think about it again?
I think in this arena I was impressionable, right? Because I was shy, and I hadn't had very many experiences with girls. I mean, I was young, right? It was middle school for the kissing episode, and maybe early high school for the appearance episode, and I took them both to heart because I didn't really have any other feedback to contradict either of those statements. So they definitely affected me throughout my growing up.
It's amazing to think how we might have made some comment to someone without really giving it much thought, and it could have had a...
Yeah, she was probably joking to a certain extent, and well, not the first one. I think the kissing episode, I really think she thought I was a lousy kisser. But
maybe you were. You were how old?
Well, I probably was, because I hadn't had any experience kissing. She was probably the first.
She was probably bad too.
But she was going to be the first one to say that I was bad. Right?
There you go. The kissing comment has had an impact on, like, you thought still when I met you, I don't think you thought of yourself as an amazing kisser, and you are. You are so present and so into it and so sensual.
Yeah, and I think in recent years, maybe I've heard that I'm an okay kisser, or better than a thing, but
in recent years, you mean in the last 15?
Yeah, in the last 15, for sure. That's recent. But I do think that, there was a part of me that always tried to overcome that. So I put a lot of attention on kissing, and would spend a lot of time
practicing.
Yeah.
So this was a good thing that she made this comment.
Ultimately, it was a good thing, but I think I went through many, many years of thinking, I'm afraid to kiss her because I may get judged for my lousy kissing ability.
And what does it mean to you to be a good kisser?
To me, it means being very present and very connected and totally into that experience, not off thinking about other things or what's going to happen next.
Would you say, Joe, that you're a good kisser?
Dad always taught me not to be a fathead. So it's hard to say that I consider myself a good kisser, but I think that I have had a lot of practice, and I'm a whole lot better than I used to be, and I've actually had some compliments about my kissing. So yeah, I guess I would have to say I'm a good kisser.
You got him to say it.